share my mind, and you don't die are changes required in the life situation of coach teachers. Changes are required in the minds of coach teachers. This may or may not involve changes in the external situation. Remember that no one is where he is by accident, and chance plays no part in coach plan. It is most unlikely that changes in attitudes would not be the first step in the newly made teacher of coach training. There is, however, no set pattern since training is always highly individualized. There are those who are called upon to change their life situation almost immediately, but these are generally special cases. By far, the majority are given a slowly evolving training program in which as many previous mistakes as possible are corrected. Relationships, in particular, must be properly perceived and all dark cornerstones of unforgiveness removed. Otherwise, the old thought system still has a basis for return. As the teacher of code advances in his training, he learns one lesson with increasing thoroughness. He does not make his own decisions. He asks his teacher for his answer, and it is this he follows as his guide for action. This becomes easier and easier as the teacher of code learns to give up his own judgment. The giving up of judgment, the obvious prerequisite for hearing code's voice, is usually a fairly slow process, not because it is difficult, but because it is apt to be perceived as personally insulting. The whole training is directed towards achieving a goal in direct opposition to that of our curriculum. The whole trains for reliance on one's judgment as the criterion for maturity and strength. Our curriculum trains for the relinquishment of judgment as the necessary condition of salvation.